Hello and welcome back to the NOSVW channel. First job of the week is this 1968 Dormobile bay window. This one is like an old friend to me. I used to work on it since I started in business for a customer. He had it more than 20 years and then sold it, and then I've not seen it for a few years now. And then weirdly I get this phone call saying that customers just bought an early bay and they've been looking for a long time for a bay, especially an early one. And it turned out that it was sold by the customer I knew to a woman in Swanage who had it for a few years, and now it's back in Ferndown. So it's never left Dorset realistically in the last sort of 20-30 years. So it's nice to see it again. Since I last seen it and worked on it, it's been painted, which is nice because it always needed it. It was always like aerosol before, white. Now it's been painted the correct Lotus white and looks so much better. Nothing else apart from that's changed. It's still running the later brakes that someone's put on it. Yeah, basically the 72 on, and a few more stickers and stuff. Still got my sticker on the back. So it's nice to see it, and they're going to sort this interior out, which will be nice because it's honestly, as you can see, it's a bit threadbare. All the rest of it's pretty original. Still got the original Dormobile units in. They're just going to refresh it and not touch the units, just put their own stamp on it, get the seats upholstered, door panels done. They're going to take the roof off and get the canvas and the bunk bed material replaced. I had it in basically just to check it over, to make sure it's safe. There's a few things we need to do on it. There's a little bit more welding to be done, a bit of brake work and some ball joint work, and they want to slightly lower it as well, so we can do that. It's just to make sure it's safe because obviously it's MOT exempt. Once they have the welding done, they're going to get me to put an MOT on it as well, which I think's a sensible idea. But lovely to see it again. It's not, you know, a lot of the vans we work on, normally they disappear. They either go out of country or up country and you never see them again. So it's nice to see like an old friend come back. We also have this 1973 Westphalia in for an MOT, which it just flew through. Obviously it's an unwelded Californian import that we've worked on for a few years. Me and my brother Luke from Gary Angel Racing lowered it, so as you can see it's mildly lowered. Apart from that, it's all factory stock inside. Check that out, look. It's really nice van. He was going to sell it, but luckily decided to keep it because I think he was glad he did, because he was going to buy a T5 and obviously he would have lost his money on it. As for this van, it really hasn't cost him that much money apart from normal maintenance, servicing, etc. MOTs it goes through. Luke's halfway through a service on it now. Luke refreshed the engine about 10 years ago now. Yeah, we obviously powder coat, etc. This the gentleman that owns it uses it a lot. He goes to all over Europe in it, Spain, as you can see with the badges on the side, look. France, Spain, all over the shop, Belgium. Yeah, really used it. He uses it like people used to back in the day, and like they do now with T5s, which is really good. So it proves you can still run a old vehicle and, you know, have fun and use it abroad. A lot of people are scared of them. Oh, they're slow, etc. This is a 1700 Type 4, and it flies. It did have one problem once. It dropped. Something went wrong. I don't know if it dropped a valve or something, so it was only running on 3. He drove it back from France back to the UK, and it made it without, you know, luckily without blowing up. My brother did a bit of head work, fixed it, and it's still on this same original engine, which is testament to their build quality, really. But yeah, she is a beauty. Love a Westie. My favourite, mine and my brother's favourite conversion. Welcome back. It's Thursday. We've been on this 1973 bay window. I've put the Californian axle in, the one we showed you in the previous video that we obviously converted to right-hand drive and put the right-hand drive servo bracket on. That is now in. What I've done, because the owner's got the arms and the spindles to paint, to get powder coat and painted, so we just whack these old rusty ones on everything else so we can keep the van mobile. So the next job is to obviously do that, lower the front, put all the brake pedal and clutch pedal back in, and get the front end built up as much as we can. Also, in last week's video we showed you this Type 25 parts that we bought in from Germany. They're absolutely flying out the door. The engine under here, the 1.9, that's going to a guy in London. That engine's still available, they're 1600, but a lot of the other stuff's gone. I've sold some stuff to Norway, some to France. There's a guy coming from Lithuania on the weekend to pick up some of the deluxe windows, which are upstairs. So yeah, stuff's moving nicely on the Type 25 front. Next week we have a 1964 split screen coming in to do the disc brake conversion and rear brakes. So look out for next week's video. Thanks for watching.